by the sound of the intro, I think I smell a rat. And more specifically, a Proco Rat distortion pedal, which I'm going to deem the GOAT of distortion. This is a simple little black box with distortion, filter, and volume. And with those three parameters and a wealth of inspiration, you can create pretty much any guitar part you'd ever want. So let's go ahead and look at the controls a little bit deeper and figure out some tones that we can get with this amazing little pedal. So here's the clean sound going through a Blue Guitar Amp 1 on the clean channel. And I am using the bridge pickup of a Reverend Sensei RA. So we do have distortion, filter, and volume. So I'm going to start with the distortion all the way down. And let's figure out a good neutral point for the volume. So that way we keep the volume about the same whether the pedal is on or off. So let me go ahead and play a little bit, and then I'll kick in the pedal and adjust the volume accordingly. Alright, so with the distortion all the way down, you're not really getting a lot of gain from the pedal itself. Nor are you able really to drive the volume to get more output from the pedal. So let's just mess with the filter. And at fully counterclockwise, we're going to get the brightest sound that we can get. Alright, if that is way too bright for you, we can start moving the filter knob clockwise. And it's going to smooth out the high end a little bit more. So here it is about 10 o'clock. 12 o'clock. 2 o'clock. 3 o'clock. And all the way up to 5 o'clock. Alright, now I'm going to mess with the distortion and filter to get just a very slight edge of breakup sound, and then adjust the filter to taste so we get enough brightness to match the clean sound, okay? Alright, that sounds really good. So I've seen plenty of players over the years have a Proco Rat on their board, and they do have a fairly low setting just for that slight edge of breakup sound. And let's go ahead and check it out with the middle position, so that way the neck and the bridge pickup are on. And here is the neck by itself. And then clean. All right, let's start getting into a little bit higher gain. Let's leave the filter where it is. Then we can adjust the volume to where it's neutral, okay? All right, now I want to introduce a concept that you can apply to pretty much any amp or any pedal, and that is the law of diminishing returns. So at a certain point, the distortion or gain knob is not really going to give you that much more distortion out of the circuit, but you are just going to be adding more noise and more filth, and maybe that's something that you like, but if you want to keep some clarity in your chords and your notes, then I highly suggest just keeping the distortion level down around that 9 to 10 o'clock range, because anything above that is probably not going to give you what you want. But let's just go ahead and try it out, okay? So here is 10 o'clock on the distortion, and we'll leave the volume as is and the filter as is. So just for my personal taste, the 9 o'clock area is what sounds best to me. If I want to go full bore overdrive, that's plenty of gain for my needs. And I can even go a little bit lower than that if I want to edge or breakup kind of sound. So there's really not a whole lot left to say about this pedal other than, is it the best distortion of all time? It is definitely one of the top 5 I'm sure most guitar players would put on their list. And if you don't have a Rat pedal, then there are plenty of other clones out there that give you a similar sound, and it may not say Proco Rat on it, but you can definitely tell the sound that some of these other companies are going for. Be sure to subscribe down below and click the bell so you'll be notified every time I release new content, because in the next few videos I will be shooting out this Proco Rat between a HX Effects, a Headrush pedal board, and the Boss MS3. So stay tuned for that. Thanks guys for watching. I am Dr. McFarland. I will